What's up, guys? Today we're debating on if JUCO athletes should get their eligibility back. I'm Fisher.
I'm Ford.
Ford will be starting it off with his first point.
Yeah. If you were told you're going to be able to make money in college, but you weren't going to be able to make money after college playing your sport, most athletes would want another year in college to make another year's worth of money, because in recent years the name, image, and likeness has blown up within college athletes. And one of the big reasons that they're fighting for more eligibility is, say, an athlete that might not be good enough to play after college and they're in the pro version of their sport, they would have another year of making another year's worth of salary in that idea of, and then helping them after college and whatever they want to do.
I see what you're saying there, but if these athletes are not going to be a draft pick or a free agent signee, they're probably not getting paid the money to be able to stay. They're not getting paid the money to keep up the rest of their life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no matter what you're getting paid, you're not getting paid enough to be financially stable the rest of your life. So especially if you're not a star player that's going to get drafted, for even a free agent, you're not going to get paid enough money that will just be able to keep you in college that long just because.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I just think one other thing would be the development standpoint. When you come to a JUCO, if the eligibility did not count to your full year, it'd almost be like you're getting another 2 years of high school, in the fact that you get a college level training program and you also get to have college level experience in, like, just living your life, like knowing how to get up by yourself and not having your parents wake you up, and the fact that you get to go against other college ready players when you get there. And when you get done with your JUCO, it's like you're getting drafted out of high school just a couple times better.
Yeah, but also a lot of people think that when you go to JUCO, it's just going to make the recruiting process a lot easier because you've gotten bigger, all that. Honestly, it kind of gets harder because they move on from, like, say they're recruiting you in high school and they told you to go JUCO first. They're not. Most of the time they're moving on from you and they're forgetting about you.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I mean, I think it's taking a big risk. But, I mean, it will help you, but it's also taking a big risk thinking that just because you go JUCO, it's automatically going to make it a lot easier.
Yeah, I agree. One more thing is maybe the aspect of coming to JUCO and easing your way into the academic side of it is when you're going into high school, if a student in high school maybe doesn't take the very hard classes, and then they get to college and they might struggle with college level classes, and that might take a toll on them in their practice and weightlifting and, like, sports side of things. Well, I feel like going to JUCO and having the extra years of like learning how to use your time well to study and knowing how to get the work in on time, that would help through getting you ready to college. Because once you get there, then you've already had 2 years of college academics. Because in my opinion, JUCO school and college, 4-year college school, almost is the same in the schooling aspect. Maybe not the competition.
Yeah, I see, but also when you go, at a certain point, you're going to be done with school no matter what. So it doesn't really play into the eligibility aspect. It doesn't affect your eligibility, because if you're still asking for those 2 years of eligibility, you're just playing football.
Yeah, I see what
It's not academically anything.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, one more thing off of that would be maybe you're going and you know you're not going to make it to the NFL or the MLB or something like that, but you still want to have the opportunity of gaining those relationships in college, so that when you get done, say you want to become a doctor, you have another 2 years of the schooling done, to where, say you do get drafted and you go, and then you don't have to come back and do another 2 years. It just makes it a shorter time of getting to your main goal.
Yeah, but also I feel like at a certain point you got to realize that everybody's done with their sport at some point in time. And maybe you don't want it to be as early as it's going to be, but you got to realize at some point you're not getting drafted. And you got to realize that, and you got to realize I need to go get a job. Maybe you have a family, I need to get a job to provide for my family, or go find a family, something like that. At some point you just got to let it go and then accept the fact that you're not going to be playing forever. Yeah. And that, I mean, you had fun while it lasted, but it's got to be over now. Yeah.
And the last little point I got is one of the big things with JUCOs is, in my opinion, most JUCOs are in small towns that you're going to know everybody, the coaches, you're going to invited to dinner, you're going to get to know them and their families. And maybe not at a big school where if you've been living in Oxford your whole life and you go up to I don't know, Alabama, where maybe it's a bigger school, you don't know many people. JUCOs, you can learn to create relationships, to know them. That you'll know them after college. Where if you need something, you can call them and they'll be there for you. And that's just, I feel like the relationship aspect of it.
I feel like you can build relationships anywhere, though.
Yeah.
I mean, because especially when you leave JUCO, you're still leaving to go to a different school, so you're just restarting all over again. You got to learn how to build those relationships again. Maybe in a bigger city, it might be harder, so you're just kind of restarting your whole relationship process.
Yep. Thank y'all guys for listening. That was me and Fisher debating on whether JUCO eligibility should count towards your 4-year college. Then again, thank y'all for listening. Y'all have a good rest of the week.